Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing good out there. And Virgo, we're going to be finding out from Spirit everything that you need to know right now when it comes to your current situation. And this is for Virgo and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Virgo, no matter where you're at, just know that there is a sense of belonging and you need to accept and embrace this unique aspect of yourself. Some of you might not feel like you belong in this world or maybe even in your own home or your neighborhood or family. However, that's not the case. You've been chosen to be a lighthouse in some way, shape, or form. So there is something very special and sacred that is going on between you, your higher self, and spirit. And spirit wants you to know that you do belong to a sacred group of souls, and you just need to embrace that. Pay attention to your surroundings. This might be time to find or seek comfort through anything that feels good or soft or tastes good and soft, and just surrounding yourself or being comforted by things that feel comfortable. Okay, let's continue and see what else is going on for you, Virgo. Whoa, okay, this one was sticking to me. Okay, hold on. So there is a process that's happening here. Some of you need to realize that your looks are actually changing. You've got this power right now that's being available to you. Now, some of you, you're using this and you're using it wisely. Now, some just watch out because there may be this, temptation to believe that you can't change something, that you can't do something or have something. And that is a trap in life, which we all go through. So it's not just you, Virgo. But you do need to pay attention because there's something going on with, carrying yourself forward. So I do feel that you are focusing on a certain energy, and Spirit is saying it may require some strength, maybe even some patience to turn this energy into your favor. So yes, there may have been a period where you've been down, you've been in your head a lot. Perhaps you just feel trapped in a situation. It is changing. It is forming right before your eyes. So notice these small changes that are occurring in your life. And, also if you're not doing it yet, make sure that you are taking opportunities to enjoy yourself, to come out a little bit more. Like I said earlier, I do feel that your looks are changing. I mean, really physically, right? Because we all, absolutely, we do change physically, but it's like the things that are you here, right? So envision this house as your body and the light that you see through those windows as your soul. So the more that you're doing these things to clear the energy, to maybe even stay patient and neutral about a situation while staying hopeful that some type of beautiful opportunity or what it is you want will form, because it is with this alchemy. There's a lot of power that you have and hold. And so here you are illuminating that lighthouse within yourself, which is, transforming you. Yes, even physically here. So some of you really look in the mirror and just honor how beautiful you are inside and out. We all get stuck in that trap of feeling we have to be perfect, we have to do this or that. No, you've done enough. Just look at where you're at. Just sit pretty. I mean, literally, she's sitting and she's sitting pretty. Okay, he or she. This is you. Let's continue and see what else you need to know when it comes to your situation here. It's time to feel good about you. And I would just say, take this if it resonates. Don't fall into that trap of comparing yourself to others or maybe even comparing like an old self to your new self, okay? Because there's just something about you honoring what's changing and transforming and transpiring in your life right now. Look at that, self-love. Yeah, I feel that you've gone through a period that you've been hard on yourself, maybe too hard, maybe even too critical. Some of you might be doing that right now. So you have to counteract this with a lot of self-love, self-respect, knowing you deserve greatness. And yes, this is all about this alchemy. So this is how you're transforming this sense of entrapment with patience, being present, honoring your beauty. And it's like you're filling yourself up with the right kind of love. So it is important right now, Virgo, that you're really easy on yourself. You're easy around others too. But most importantly, not expecting so much. You might have put a lot of pressure on yourself here. So just embrace all of your beautiful qualities because that's what's being enhanced at this time. And there might be an aspect of yourself or something old that could be reoccurring here that wants you to, hold back and not show yourself. Maybe not even believe that you've been transforming and changing, but you are. Okay, let's see what else for Virgo. Six of Michael, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. We're just talking about that light in that house here. And here's the light again. Breathe a sigh of relief, Virgo, and make new plans. Relocation or travel could be on the horizon for some of you, or maybe just a short journey. But you are in the process of a transition here. And so notice how Archangel Michael is guiding that boat, taking you out of some, a stormy time in life and headed towards more peace, headed towards relief. Thank God. I mean, praise the Lord here. This is what it looks like. Sing to the heavens here. Because the more that you do take care of yourself, this is how you're guiding that ship out of that weathery storm of life. It's that easy, really. So take time with yourself, be gentle with yourself. If you find yourself being too hard on you, figure out why, and try to stop it in its tracks. We got the moon card here. So Pisces is coming through with the moon card, the opportunity to improve your plans. So you're either making new plans or you're in the process of improving with that alchemy, your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So not all can be revealed with the moon. And so we just have to embrace this. A part of yourself that, wants to figure everything out. Well, you're just going to have to wait it out. Let's get a little bit more too with the moon. Just focus on where you're going, to a place of relief, peace. Let's get more with this moon for Virgo. Coming to a conclusion. Yeah, the moon embarks a mysterious journey here, but however, we figured something out. And there may be a little bit of, emotional storm going on for some, just because we are ending a chapter and beginning a new chapter or a whole new story. So here you are coming to a conclusion to improve your plans, even if you can't figure it all out. It's okay. The only thing you need to worry about or be aware of is not to give into stress or worry. Because with this entrapment and that moon card, I really sense Eight of Swords. And Eight of Swords, we're absolutely in the place of not seeing or feeling or even thinking anything is possible or that it's going to change. So if you're right there right now, for some of you Virgos, take heed about taking good care of yourself. Really be aware of that internal dialogue. Be aware of how hard or how much pressure you tend to put on yourself, and then resist doing that. Take care of your needs by being gentle. What else? Because this is a place of deservingness, worthiness, opening up to new opportunities here. Queen of Michael, you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. You've already experienced something. And, I was talking about the Eight of Swords with that entrapment, which, the Eight of Swords, it could be a vicious cycle in the mind. Or this energy we just can't get out of. And it is a card of imprisonment, so to speak. But the Queen of Michael is the opposite here. because you do have that benefit of experience. That's what you got to remember. And this is why you're transforming and changing things. It may not seem like it or look like it on the surface just yet, but something is changing. It's metamorphosing. So yes, there's your life. There's things that are changing forms in your life right now. So you're in a really good position here. A time for your career rather than relationships, or perhaps a time for studies or to focus on your priorities, perhaps making sure you're doing your to-do list. And so, yes, we may need to put some, emotional relationships or certain relationships to the sideline, because you're doing something here where you're becoming very assured and self-reliant, also being insightful. And with the Queen of Michael, also it's, she's someone who's humorous. And so you may need to just not take things so seriously, but do believe, if you don't, that you're coming into a place of experience, wisdom, and ready for the next level. We do have someone too here. So there could be a feminine, not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be a female here, but we could be having a conversation with someone, or you need to believe in your own abilities, to communicate clearly as well. Also, that Queen of Swords, which is the Queen of Michael, is really at this place of cutting out those things, coming to a conclusion about those things that aren't offering freedom. So take your time with that. I feel a lot of you have discovered something that hasn't been so freeing for you. And this is exactly what you're doing. You're transforming it. You're transmuting it by just acknowledging it. Because once you become aware of something that's been hidden with that moon, it has no power. What else? Instead, you get more power. Oh my God, we got the sun. Yes, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking. That's key right now, positive thinking. And you do have assured success with the sun card. I mean, you can't get a better card here. An inspiring success, things working in your favor. Some of you, you might find yourself in the spotlight for something, or getting recognition or rewarded for something here of some kind of accomplishment. But we have the right exposure. We have the right confidence. So we've literally changed this energy of entrapment to, yes, I belong. I am carrying this light of the sun with you and wherever you go. So believe that your life is turning into something quite wonderful and happy. Joy will visit you again. What else? Oh, I just flipped over this card as I was getting another one. This is kind of perfect, actually. We've got the Summon card. Again, with that alchemist here, the alchemy, we're having a lot of power and abilities. You too are discovering your life purpose. So really what's been falling away is the things that you're not, because you're becoming something very powerful. You're discovering yourself, or an aspect of yourself, and also your life purpose. So, wow, we're right where we need to be. And you've got this whole thing about summon. So here you go. You've got this power and the intention to summon your life purpose, to discover it, to see signs, or to be assured that you are on the right path, because you are. Something is happening here with a lot more power, a lot more intention, more motivation. What else? Be careful of this. Okay, yeah, we got that self-sabotage. You might be, confused too, because there may be, it could not just be you, some of you Virgos, it could be the people that you're hanging around with, but there may be something where we're just feeling we can't get out of, perhaps there's energies that are pulling at you. So let's get a little bit more about this self-sabotage for Virgo. Because I feel like we just sense that we've lost our power here in some way. What's important for Virgo to know about the self-sabotage? And we have that self-love right there. Oh, pay attention to signs. Okay. God, heaven, Jesus, the universe is talking to you, Virgo. So heed the warnings, especially when something happens, good or bad. Take a moment if you're aware of that and try to see what it was that you were thinking prior or just right before that thing happened and see if you can connect the dots. Because if there's something going on where you're asking for guidance and protection and perhaps we're doing something and we're asking for those signs, you've got to be available to see it. And also not to ignore some signs. I mean, I'm seeing the owl here and then notice the owl here. So there's these strong omens you're getting. Okay. Yes, and you have finished and completed something or you're about to. You're on this like whole thing of a new journey here, new story. What else for Virgo? And with that sun, look at that. We've got that moon card, right? So the moon cannot illuminate all that's, there. But just like the cycle of the seasons, right? Day and night, we got that sun coming out, which is going to help expose more signs. So even with that sun card and with that queen, we have a lot of confidence in our ability to see signs, to use great discernment, and to make wise choices here. Oh, yeah, you're getting ready to embark on something with your life purpose, unleashing a creative side of yourself. So if you've been feeling unsettled about something, there may even be this pent up, I'm getting like a pent up like fire energy going on. So, you've got to find a way if you haven't already, because some of you might be embarking on this where you're going to, unleash your ideas, your projects, because you've exuded some type of confidence here. But yeah, there may be some pent up energy. And so pay attention if you've been feeling bored or maybe even angry. This could all be a sign that you are blocking something creative that wants to come out. So, get your body moving, do what you can to get inspired. Many of you are already doing this. But there is an opportunity here to really dive into something that I feel will take a lot of your attention in a way that's inspiring for you. So it's excitement, it's passionate, and you could be rewarded greatly for doing this. Okay, what else? I mean, we're definitely unleashing something here that's new. Yeah, we're unleashing a part of yourself that has felt ignored, so to speak. We all go through this, so don't worry. Yeah, we got this thing about take off your masks. I feel a lot of you're realizing something with that Queen of Michael where you're cutting away the role playing, the disappointments, pleasing others, perhaps having to do something because maybe it's expected. So we're releasing expectations, and that's a good thing. So the more that you align with, doing what you want to do or show to the world, the better off you're going to be here. So there may be a temptation, not for all of you, but there could be a temptation to, conform or to stay small or to not do something new because we may be too worried about what others are thinking. And somehow you're going to have to just not care. Okay. All right. So yeah, there may be something that you want to explore here. I'm seeing the ballet shoes. I was talking about some pent up energy. So there may be something with dancing here just to get some energy moving, especially if you've been feeling like some kind of stagnant energy. What else? But a lot of you're in the process of really changing this up for you. So this is good. You're headed in the right direction. Change your life. Okay, I was just talking about some kind of energy needs to be broken up here, either by dancing, shaking things up. Perhaps it's already happened, but there is some type of sudden revelation that offers freedom. We even have that card of entrapment. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Sometimes we can get in our own head because we're thinking too far into the future, especially when it comes to these projects or ideas. We can get too caught up in details that we forget to even take the first step. And just allowing that first step to just be what it is, only the first step. It's intention. This is the tower here with that, with the change your life. Let's get a little bit more about this tower and what's important for Virgo to know, because this is going to change your life. What's important for Virgo to know about changing your life? Honoring differences. And just knowing that too, coming into a place of acceptance. But also, I see this thing where differences come together. Somehow it just works. We're taking polar opposites and taking our time to alchematize to that. I don't know if I was using that right, but getting used to this, adapting to this. And yeah, we have to honor and accept that there are differences, but they all work in favor for you, right? And so this might be a thing too about that entrapment where we're realizing, it's okay, right? We don't have to fix or change anything. We can live as an orange or an apple, but here's the thing. It's like, as an apple is an apple, an orange is an orange. You can't change that in some way, shape, or form, right? But somehow we're seeing the blending of these differences, and this is what's working in your favor. I feel that if you haven't had a revelation yet, there's some type of real ease with this revelation that you will have, that will bring change. I mean, there's certainly something going on with your surroundings are definitely going under a transition. So yeah, we're honoring and seeing things. I just see this angel that's sitting high on this tower or maybe whatever it is, and being able to see all aspects. So it could be too that we might be looking too narrowly at something or too focus on one, like really enmeshed, and that we can't see, we don't step back and just see the bigger picture, because maybe all we can see right now is just an orange, right? But in that bowl, there's more than an orange. There's an apple. We've got those cats. Okay, what else? But the differences are working in your life rather than not working. Because again, there's something happening here with, the things that you're not are breaking away from you. A reminder, don't forget about yourself. Don't forget about where you come from. And also maybe a reminder that there's always going to be differences here. So let's get more about this reminder. I feel that Spirit wants you to also remember how far you've come. Ooh, this is going to remind you. You're going to have an opportunity here where it will remind you how abundant you truly are. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is having some type of material need met, but in unexpected and maybe even in a windfall of a way here. Ooh, something's coming towards you to remind you how abundant you are and how powerful you are. Because look at this. You're summoning this. What else for Virgo? Now, for some of you, there could be something about a home or having a great investment. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. So review contracts or documents very thoroughly. That may be for some of you, or you may be having to see things or sign things that are totally brand new. And so you may need to review those carefully, or maybe make sure that you have someone that can help you in case you don't know. But we have a beginner's mind here. And we also have someone who's paying attention to those signs, right? This watchful eye with the Page of Michael. And so you are embarking on this new and exciting challenge. However, I feel the challenge would be to get out of the head too much, because with that page of Michael, we have to have a beginner's mind here. Okay, so let's get a little bit more with that page of Michael, because the page of Michael brings some kind of news or messages as well. Maybe even someone who's blunt. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, there definitely is this aspect of you that is emerging. Okay, it's this wild side of you. I would say, Virgo, throw away anything that's limiting you from just experiencing, you know, fully being alive, right? Without worrying about the expectations of others, which I feel a lot of you have really come out of. So good for you. Continue. Because Spirit is saying this is the time to be wild and free. It's time to allow that excitement that's been pent up inside of you out. And this might be why you've been feeling maybe tired, overwhelmed, confused, overthinking. Go explore something totally different. I mean, it could just be as simple as getting out there, doing a different thing, allowing maybe you want to wear a sexy dress, or I don't know, for you guys. I don't know what the guys would wear. But anyhow, I mean, this is about you. This isn't about showboating. Nothing's more off-putting than watching others showboating. So that's, again, but we don't need to worry about that. You just live in the moment here, but be wild, and this is the thing that you're going to be experiencing. So you might as well embrace it. This is really tapping into that creativity. So just know, as you become more wild and free and let that, wild side out, you might be tapping into some great creative potential here that is building you rewards, by the way. And I even said that your creativity could be rewarded. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. What else? Now we got the King of Gabriel. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Okay, now listen to this. Leave the details to others. This is going to hook you up. We all do it, so don't worry. But get things moving along just by doing it, and don't stop yourself if especially if you think about it too much. Just do it anyways. Leave the details to others. People want to help you, and you need to believe too that you've got this power right now that, I mean, I see you embodying this King of Gabriel, which you are attracting the right resources and the people to you. They do want to help. They want to help get things moving along. Experience that leads to success. We were talking about that experience with the Queen of Swords. See, you do have experience. You just might be second guessing yourself because you're afraid something might happen again that didn't go in your favor. Also, we have genuine concern for others. So this might even be a time that you're embarking of getting out of your head and becoming, or doing something that shows that you care for others. We do have a leader here. We also have someone that is the King of Wands, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the King of Gabriel is definitely got their eye on the prize. What else? Okay, denial. Some of you might be feeling denied right now because you're not getting it your way. This is what I'm just saying that because I feel like we're stuck in seeing it maybe only one way or something here. Now, if you don't resonate with that, you do need to know that there's something that you might be denied of because it's not going to be good for you. Something much better is on the horizon here. Okay. So let's get a little bit more about that denial. Some of you might even have gone through this thing about rejection, right? And that could keep you from like moving on or doing other things. Because that could be looping in the mind here on replay. Let's get more about denial. Courage. I mean, it really makes sense. Makes sense. It's like, move on or pass on to the next thing. I mean, these grapes could be sour or over ripened. You just never know. And you just need to trust that if something is out of reach right now, it's because it might not be good for you. There's something else up ahead. Okay, what else? Now, some of you, there is actually a thing I'm getting too. You may need to have courage to deny others at this time. Not everyone, not everyone gets to be in your space all the time. So if, I just feel like someone's like kind of clinging there too. So there may be some of you that you have to have courage to let someone go or to just continue your path regardless. Look at that. The world card. Yay. A very happy ending. Oh my gosh. And you even have the conclusion. Seriously, it says a very happy ending. Okay, you can't make this up. Look what it says. The end. And then we got chapter 1. This is literally the world card here. Coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. I mean, you too, Virgo. Congratulations, actually. Some of you might be impatient, but know what you have to look forward to. Great completeness and closure here. Achievement, though. This is a permanent victory. Yes, you're writing a whole new story. But the only thing you need to do is have patience with yourself. It takes time to get used to like new energies, new things, new environment, new people, whatever you got that's going on new, right? Because it's a mixture of that new and old. What else? I'm hearing something being very profitable for you, a Virgo. So I hope that you don't stop doing something here or, question yourself. I just feel that you need to do it anyways because something could be really profitable. Now, I would also say you don't want to put your expectation on something that you love to do with money attached to it that could really backfire because you want to do something from a place of wholeness, honesty, where you want to just share it. You want to do it. The consequence, yes, could be money, profit, rewards, recognition. But it could also just be as simple as being completely thrilled, excited, finding something you actually enjoy doing, something that you could put your focus on instead of feeling trapped here. And you've got the 9 of Raphael. You know what okay. Make a wish, dreams become a reality, a joyful time of life. Now, this is going to go two ways here. I'm going to say for those Virgos that you've been revising and revising and revising and revising, just do what works and just stick to that. I don't feel that you have to keep revising and revising and revising and revising. Now, if you are on the other spectrum of that, where you've been just doing it one way and only one way, well, yes, it's time to revise and make a plan better. You're being granted some type of wish, though. Granted wishes here. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. And you've got the moon card. This is all about your dreams here. There's some type of short journey that's taking place first, though. And a joyful time of life. I mean, we got that sun card. Wow. What else? And sexuality. Owning it, loving it, embracing it, not hiding something. You've really released some type of restriction or, anything that might hinder you from just feeling good about yourself, right? We can be so hard on ourselves, especially in today's age, because there's nothing more going on than people just having to show pictures of themselves constantly. Good Lord, anyhow, I could get on a whole soapbox about that. That's another trap, right? Looking at other people's life, comparing it to yours, when 90% of it is probably bullshit anyways and nobody cares. However, Spirit cares about you. Spirit cares about how you see yourself. There's something about you that is just so untamable. And it's like you need to let that wild out, okay? So I see you feeling good, confident, and comfortable, owning yourself, owning what it is that you know you want to own. Every curve, every wrinkle, every cellulite, I don't give a shit. Maybe a 6th toe, maybe a missing finger. I don't care. It's all beautiful. This is a lot of power with this sexuality here. So you might even find yourself, embracing a new territory for you to enjoy when it comes to this wild nature of yourself. And I would say you just need to trust that wild nature of yourself, because you've got the level head or the logic here with the Queen of Swords to do what's right. Okay, what else? Now, if there's problems with sexuality, continue to seek guidance, support, and love. You're not in a place of you can't be in a place of criticizing yourself. And that's easy to do, especially in the world that we live in today. I've never seen so much fake and artificial stuff going on so much that people think it makes them beautiful. I personally don't think it does. The fake, but I don't even get into it, because if you like it and you're wearing something, that's your thing. That's your prerogative. It's all about how you feel. But I would also say, don't feel like you have to purchase items or artificial things and put it on yourself to think that's going to make you more beautiful. It's there that your beauty is that light in you. That can't be bought. So no matter what procedure or item or clothing, it cannot be bought. So you can only fake so much, right? People can only fake so much. Now, I'm not saying that it's not fun to get dressed up. It's not fun to dazzle one up. Do it, enjoy it, but don't be trapped by it thinking that's the thing that makes you beautiful or honored or respected. No, it's not. It's your light. Again, that's not something you can take a shortcut on. That's not something you can buy. And it's definitely not something that can be faked. Look at this, dreams. Powerful dreams are occurring. Pay attention to reoccurring dreams. I mean, you've got the moon card, and we even had pay attention to signs. We also had something about your dreams coming to reality. Somewhere we had it. Anyhow. So dreams are really important right now, and you are building upon your dreams, but it will take some patience. It will take you moments to recuperate your energy, because I do feel that you're going to go up and down with your energy. Okay. So you've got to pay attention to like those times where you need to rest and relax. Your dreams and your visions are very powerful, or they'll become more pronounced, especially as you allow yourself to be more wild and free. So let's get more with this dreams. I love the tiger there too. Oh my God. Okay, we got temptation here. I kind of get 7 of Cups with this, and only in the sense where maybe we're perhaps we're dreaming a lot, but we're not taking action. Okay, so that could be a temptation, to just keep dreaming and dreaming or fantasizing. Now, if the fantasizing isn't helping you in your day-to-day reality or to see what you got going on, then you've got to be careful, because that is a trap in itself. Let's get more with that temptation. Victim consciousness. Oh my God. Yeah, the temptation is not believing that it's possible. I know we all get into a place though too, Virgo, that either circumstances or how we were brought up or something, it could really impede our progress, and it could put us in a place where we don't believe, we don't see how. But just be aware that as you get stronger and as you're building upon your dreams, the temptation to fall back into an old way or believe you're not worthy will be there. It will. So Spirit is just saying, just warning you here, pay attention to those signs, heed the warnings. The sun, look at that, number 19 for temptation, and look at the sun, number 19. Don't be afraid of also what gets exposed to you. That could be a temptation. Allow it to be liberating for you. And it's just showing you more of your direction, more of your life purpose. What else for Virgo? Pride. We've got the death of an ego here. But also when I see this card, I see that we're in a place of letting things coexist. I don't know where I was getting that earlier too. Oh, the differences, right? Our spiritual self and our ego self. So let's get a little bit more about pride. We did get the strength card, didn't we? I thought we got the strength card. I felt like we did. Or did we just get a card that said strength? Oh, courage. That's why I was getting the strength card here. Because strength card in tarot is associated with Leo, and that could also be about pride. So it's important for Virgo to know. The pride wants to also blame things too. So you got to be careful. The pride can either work for us or it could work against us. It's just how we are managing it. And yeah, Spirit is just saying you're going through a cycle here, and that's all that it is. And it really does take time. And honestly, it doesn't feel so good or comfortable. I mean, that just is a part of it because of the moon. There's a lot of mystery with that. But there is an aspect of yourself that I feel has died away because it's meant to. It's run its course, and something new is becoming available for you. So these are all just cycles. Now, you too probably dealt with someone, could be a king or a queen of swords, I feel, for some of you, or maybe even a fire sign. There was probably a lot of pride at play that had you questioning yourself. I would say be cautious or wary of friendships or relationships that are over controlling, possessive, or make you feel bad about yourself in some way here. Okay. You have to really use great discernment at this time because yeah, even if it's uncomfortable, I do feel that you're being shown something about certain people or relationships, or maybe even how we viewed ourselves in that relationship. What else? Selling out. Okay, we got that. We're cycling out that selling out here. Now we could be also in a place of having to make a choice. Some of you, I was picking up someone that had a lot of pride. I do feel they sold out in a sense here. Let's get more. I feel some of you just need to be reminded, though, too, that there's nothing more powerful outside of you than what's inside of you, your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, okay? All right, let's get more about selling out. I really don't like that card, but it is what it is. It's here. It's part of these archetypes. Let's get a little bit more of that selling out. Some of you might be selling something, though. I feel that you might be selling home, property, or... I told you, you're getting help from above, baby. If people in your life sold out, I'm blaming other people now, okay? But seriously, if other people have sold out in your life, know that those connections will be replaced. And also, Spirit is reminding you too to not sell and give into that pride, that aspect that it's not just you, right? We all have pride. We all have ego. If you're a human, you have an ego, okay? It's how we utilize it. It's how we are using it. However, Spirit is saying, this is a time where you are getting help from above. And, I'm kind of getting this thing where it's like heaven wants you to not feel that you have to think about everything, okay? Let it go, surrender the stress, surrender the details, and trust and believe that you are being helped from above. Now, if you have people that you care about, that you felt sold out, you can ask heaven to help them. But then again, you just got to step out of the way and let heaven help them. However, heaven helps them, and that's only if they want the help. Oops, let's see. This is not even in the camera here. What else for Virgo? Yeah, taking time to heal. As you're healing, you're literally transforming. You're being the alchemist here. So don't discount your ability to heal a situation, to heal others too, just by sending love and light to them and not harboring any resentment or hurt. Because really, this self-love too is about loving the pain And so, like, look, not like you love the pain, but seeing the beauty. That's what I meant to say. Seeing the beauty in these pains, because there will be, and there is. So you're powerfully healing. You're powerfully healing others, whether you realize it or not, because you're taking care of yourself, becoming more aware and attuned of what's really important. And this is what's been wiped out. Something has been wiped out here. And so we might feel a little stuck because what's been wiped out is the things that you once thought were great and good, but now you're losing interest. Now you're losing your taste for this. That's okay, because you're changing, you're evolving. You're going to start a new cycle anyways. So you'll have more things to fill up with and do things with. And then again, another cycle will happen. What else? Yeah, sadness here. You know, it may be etched on your heart, maybe etched on your face right now, but improvement has to happen. It will happen. Sadness is a part of life. I feel that when we don't honor being sad, we're taking a part of our human makeup and not honoring that, because we do have so many feelings and emotions, and it's okay to not feel good all the time, right? But also take care of yourself too, because I do feel some of you Virgos might be leaving others behind, or there may be sadness here because of change. Don't get dragged into something or someone here. Let's get more with that sadness. I get 5 of Cups with this. It may be hard right now, but some of you have already done this where you're seeing the blessings in something. Looking at the bright side of something that was really sad. Yeah, see, look at this. You're letting it go. Slowly but surely, you're letting it go. You're letting that darkness out and filling yourself up with light. And literally, I just said you're letting the darkness out. And this is what I'm seeing. This is so interesting. As you're letting the darkness out, it's almost building a structure here for you. That house, look at the house is dark, but what's inside is light. You see how it's working? So you're literally making something from nothing. You might not realize it now, but 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, however later you see, you will have something manifested in a tangible form from this, because you're honoring something about yourself. You're not sitting still. What else? Oh my God, we got something going on here with the sexual arts. Feeling good and comfortable with yourself and another. You might be embracing this now or enhancing it, or it's coming here. And don't give in to the idea, if you do, that, things just become so boring and redundant. No, this is something where we have 2 energies coming together that just flourish and thrive. So there's a sense of kinship, a deep bond here, but also exploring sexuality in an art form. Something could be very explosive here. This is what you're preparing for. Let's get a little bit more about that sexual arts here. And see, it's even more important that you're, loving yourself fully here, because you're going to be having a time in your life, Virgo. I don't know exactly when, but you're going to have a time period in your life where you're going to be exploring intimacy on a whole other level. A level that's not been taught, this level is the divine level. This is not a level where, it's a cheap thrill or lust or superficiality. This keeps getting stronger. Patience. Patience doesn't mean you don't do nothing, but patience is required. And it takes a strong soul to be patient, right? To not fill yourself up with ideas or things just to pass the time away. You might as well use it for self-love, for that unleashing your creativity, because your wish is coming true. You will be filled up, fully engaged with life and doing what it is that you want to do. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, so Virgo, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of right now. How is Virgo being helped by Spirit right now? Yay, the Nine of Wands here, staying determined and moving forward. And also, excuse me, being prepared for any possibility. Yeah, not being thrown off guard here. And if you do get thrown off guard, or off guard, I mean, you'll be more than prepared here. Some of you, there could be something about environmental activism, helping the environment, getting things in good shape. So we have fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Spirit is helping you with perseverance and also standing your ground for those things that you have worked so hard for, and not to question this, and being prepared for what's next. All right, let's find out a blessing. Before we end the reading, let's find out a blessing that is coming to you in the near future. A blessing for Virgo in the near future. Obedience. Yes. Truth, respect, devotion, and knowing exactly what you're doing, right? So you're really in this place of being in integrity with yourself, aligned with something true, and staying obedient. This is really important right now. So I do feel that you're really seeing the, the cause and effect of everything, and even one's own choices and actions. And this is what's keeping you aligned. So what you have to look forward to is being in integrity and having your own justice. Look at the scales here. This is divine law. This is divine order. This is divine justice is what you have to look forward to. Things being harmonized and balanced here, because a lot of you have taken the high road when it's been hard to. And you will be rewarded for doing that. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.